All right, guys. So you're here for leads, and we welcome you because we got them and we need to close them. So the most important thing I can say to you is get yourself set up that you watch for leads. Be alert. I think those two words, be alert, are the most revolutionary words in this whole thing. Because as agents for so many years, we've been trained, be independent, block your time. Don't feel you have to reply to customers a certain time. Many agents to this day, they'll say, if you've left me a message after 5 p.m. in the evening, I would start to return my phone calls at 9:30 the next morning. You know immediately that person has been taught by an out-of-date trainer. You know immediately that system is out of date because the real world now operates on a device. Somebody could be waiting to go into a nightclub. Just think about the real world. They could be waiting to go into a nightclub. They just got their first job. They just got engaged. They're making 90 grand a year between them. They're waiting to go in line. They're bored. The line is 30 minutes long. What do people reach for? Their cell phone. They go to their cell phone. They go, wouldn't it be nice if we had a place to live together? So it's 8 o'clock at night. 9 o'clock at night, they're waiting to get into a nightclub. So they tap on it and they go, where do you want to live, sweetheart? Oh, they just got a new relationship, so they're compliant. So they'll say, anywhere you want, sweetheart, right? So they avoid the arguments you get later on in marriage. But I'm trying to make a point. You understand, right? And they're going to look and they're going to tap on, okay, let's pick a place. Menifee. They tap on Menifee. They're looking. Look at this one. We could afford that. Did you know that you can ask somebody to show it to you? They tap on request a showing. 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later, we get that lead. But you were taught time blocking is important. You were taught all of that stuff from a generation that has passed. This generation is interested in information when they want it. They expect it to come promptly and efficiently and honestly. And that's what this entire business is set around. Now, you go, well, Andy, I'm not willing to be available 24 hours a day. I get that. When you are available, put it in your calendar. And when the ISAs pick it up, they'll look and they'll go, oh, yeah. And I hear them all the time. Oh, yeah, that agent is never available on Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays, or that agent's never available to, I can never reach that agent after 5 p.m. So they don't even bother to call them. So they get to learn. They know 70 agents at least now, who they are, when they work, how hard they work, how quickly they respond, how quickly they don't respond, because the ICA has to have that lead assigned, connected, listing agent called, appointment set, and buyer confirmed in 15 minutes. You with me? So our whole operation is based on when you're on, make sure everybody knows that you're on. And the more you're on, the more you're going to get. Some agents come to us and say, I'll only travel within 15 minutes of my home because my time is so valuable. Because you were taught that. Because we were taught this was an agent-centric business. We were not taught this was about the customer. We were taught this was about us. Whereas Zillow says we want to include everybody. We want to give everybody an opportunity to own. It might be that you have to drive 45 minutes at 6 o'clock at night, but we want everybody to own a home. And the 1905 agent is saying, we want everybody to own a home as long as it doesn't disturb my schedule. So it's a new mentality. And I want to really encourage you. I told you, jump in the swimming pool, right? Jump into that mentality. Are you going to get frustrated sometimes? Is it going to interrupt your family life sometimes? Yes, but you're going to give somebody the American dream. So watch for all company leads. Please read this. The Warburton team moves fast. Our tech partners have thousands of connections a month. They need tech-savvy, hardworking, inclusive, and fast-moving agents. That's the Warburton team. Watch for leads throughout the day and let us help you fill up your calendar. That's our goal, that your calendar is full. Many of our agents get 2 to 4 new buyer appointments confirmed and set a week. I have never experienced that in 34 years of selling real estate. Watch for lead assignment texts and calls on your cell phone. Our ICAs will call you or text you from 2 central numbers. Here it comes again. Store these numbers in your phone and you've already stored them. And there's the numbers. Watch for leads. I'm going to drill that home over and over again. Watch for leads. Oh, it's team training day. Honey, I'm working real estate today. This is a whole different world, right? Second is watch for lead assignments on WhatsApp. Our ICAs will group text you with leads. They're looking for responders on the team, set up notifications and sounds. We already covered that. Third, watch for lead assignments, alerts, and reassignments on Slack. Now, did you see that reassignments? Many leads get reassigned. When we reassign them, it won't necessarily go on WhatsApp, it'll go on Slack. Hey, Renee was talking to this customer. They really need somebody who speaks German. And it'll go on the Slack feed. Need someone who speaks Farsi. Need someone who speaks Mandarin. Need someone who knows a lot about probate. Needs whatever. And Renee will jump on with the ICA and go, can you pass this lead to somebody? They'll take that lead, post it on Slack and say, lead for reassignment, and you'll have an opportunity. So again, if you watch Slack and watch WhatsApp and watch those stored numbers, now you're watching for leads and you will see it will be extremely profitable. Three-way transfers is something that we're really proud of on our team. So this is another reason why you want key people stored on your phone. Obviously the bat phone, you want the bat phone numbers there. You also want other agents on the team. Why? Because Renee might be stuck with a client and, well, he does speak Spanish. Chris might have a client and he's just struggling with them with Spanish. If Chris is stored on your phone, you might see the phone ring and he will three-way transfer that client to you. We really resist passing numbers. We're much bigger on transferring people live. Who else do you need stored on your phone? The mortgage loan officers. There's several loan officers we use regularly, including Zillow home loan officers. They should be stored on your phone. Now, why? Because three-way transfers are common with us. So let's say the ICA has got somebody. They call in, or we get a call in from GoWP now because we have live call transfer and live text off our websites. So somebody came in the other day, one of our ICAs picked it up, didn't come from Zillow at all. They were Zillow, we'd lost contact with them. They called in because we sent out a blog to them. Hey, I'm looking for an agent to show me property. The ICA said to the client, hold on a minute, let me see who's available. The ICA called an agent, connected the client with them on the phone, and now that agent is showing that client property. So three-way transfers are a big part of it. Store bat phone, store your mortgage people, store other agents in your phone. And if it goes off, we tend not to do a lot of chit chat in this company. It's more than likely going to be something that will generate you business. So watching for leads is a huge part of what we do. Right, I'm going to stop that right there. It's pretty straightforward.